Bill just entered the state. So Bob and Bill were born in St. Paul's East Side, and true Swedish East Siders. They would remind you of that fact in a second. They are living legends, I would say, and you might agree after hearing a couple of the highlights. They shared the ice with Herbie Brooks and Wendy Anderson. They survived a tough childhood that even included nights on their own, sleeping on park benches. And then they grew up and they married wonderful women and they had beautiful families. They worked long hours. My dad at 3M and my Uncle Bill as a public school teacher. But most importantly, these Holt twins gave of themselves selflessly and humbly. They gave them their heart, their wealth, their time, and their talent, from helping the new Hmong refugees in our country and in our community to navigate their new country, to helping senior citizens file their tax return forms, to every week going to the Covenant Church, their Swedish grandparents, immigrants themselves, every week going to that church and helping to mow that lawn. These two men have been the type of people who would drop anything to help you out, whether you were their daughter, their niece, a neighbor, or a complete stranger. And now the Holt twins, who have shared in each other's joys and challenges, share in the diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease. In fact, we're pretty far in our journey. And as many of you know, there's nothing like looking at the person who has guided you throughout your life and seeing them look back at you and not knowing who you are. My Uncle Bill still has his gift of conversation. Words have not yet escaped him, but my dad, when words fail him, I simply hold his hand, hug him, walk with him, and talk with him. And sometimes, in those flickering moments of recognition, and I know we all have them from time to time, he says, I love you back. My dad and my Uncle Bill are my heroes for the people they've always been and always will be, as are their wives who stand beside them, my cousins and my sisters who also help to care for them. And please know, Corey and I are at the podium today, we have the microphone, but we know there are heroes in your lives too, and that this stadium could be filled with the stories of your loved ones, and we honor all of them together. You are not alone. Look around you, and you need to know that. You are not alone.